The Little Mermaid remake is the newest Disney live-action remake to come from Disney. It's directed by Rob Marshall, who directed, most notably, at least to me, the fourth Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Okay, um, yeah, this is certainly a movie. This is certainly a remake. Um, I don't know. I watched this movie. At least going into this movie, I felt a little excited. I don't know. Like when I saw the trailers for it and stuff, it's like, oh, that could be fine. I guess that could be a little interesting. And a lot of people are really hyping it up and making it seem like it's going to be the best Disney live action remake and kind of blow the rest of the ones out of the water. And I don't know why I got swept up in that hype. I don't know why I don't know. I was excited for this movie for a little bit, and then I remembered like, oh yeah, these are Disney live action remakes, and it's not going to be good, and it wasn't very good. Like it just wasn't. Um, Disney has fumbled pretty much all of them, if I'm being perfectly honest. I did not like the Jungle Book one that came out in 2016, which a lot of other people really liked. I didn't like it at all. Beauty and the Beast remake with Emma Watson was fine. The Pete's Dragon remake was fine. That's probably the best one, honestly, out of all of them. The Cinderella remake was fine. The Lion King remake was bad. The Aladdin remake was bad. The Pinocchio remake was fucking awful. They've just slowly been spiraling into these really mediocre movies that just... why do we need these? Nobody asked for them. I guess they make a shit ton of money. I don't know. And like the Little Mermaid, it was fine. I'm not gonna say it was god awful. I didn't hate it. Like, I don't really have any strong feelings towards it, except for a couple of things. One, goddamn Lin-Manuel Miranda ruins everything. I can't stand the way he makes music anymore. He really annoys the fuck out of me. I've been now convinced that whatchamacallit, the Andrew Garfield movie, it'll come to me in a second. That I have a feeling that is just an anomaly. Tick, tick, boom. See, I knew it would come to me. That movie is just an anomaly, and the rest of the stuff he does is utter dog shit. Because the original songs in this movie are so bad that like they were overly noticeable. Like there were little kids crying in the theater during those specific songs, not the originals. And the originals that are done, a couple props that I will give this movie. Halle Bailey sounds like a lot like Halle Bear. You know what I mean? Halle Bailey, the actress who plays Ariel. She did a really good job. I liked her performance solidly enough, but her singing specifically was great. She tops the original by a landslide. Everyone's been saying this. Her singing is absolutely phenomenal. I'm not going to take that away from her. She did everything she could to make her version of Ariel memorable, and I'm going to commend her for that. She did great. I really, really liked Halle Bailey as Ariel. I thought she did a phenomenal job. She was really good. Everyone else, however, I'll get into that. The ocean sequences, above the water, the storm sequences, those were all really fun. I mean, the ending battle with Ursula was top-notch. Really, really good stuff. When the shipwreck happens in the beginning of the movie, also really good. I liked those two sequences. I liked them. Other than that, this movie wasn't great. It really wasn't. I did not like Lin-Manuel Miranda. I already said that. I did not really enjoy any of the other performances. I mean, the guy that got to play Prince Eric was really a non-presence and did nothing to add to the character. Melissa McCarthy was really bad as Ursula. She was just doing her normal shtick and gave no personality, and like that, I don't know, that kind of like extra spark that the original Ursula has. Ursula is one of my favorite Disney animated villains, just because I feel like she has that personality and has that like fun factor to her, but she's also like terrifying, and I think that is just completely lost in this one, and they went more for the comedic side. Like this Ursula is not intimidating at all, and it was just Melissa McCarthy as Ursula, and goddamn Aquafina is in this movie. She is in every movie. In every movie, she plays the same character. In every movie, she's really annoying, and she makes really stupid, pandering jokes. And it's so bad in here, and she's rapping in this movie, and I can't stand it. It was so bad. Please make it stop. That was one of the only things in the movie that like actively pissed me off. Everything else was just boring. Aquafina as Scuttle, I think Scuttlebutt, that was his name. I don't know. The bird sucked. Aquafina was god awful in this movie, and I am getting a headache thinking about it right now. She was atrocious. Anyway, Javier Bardem, what were you doing? You were not even trying in this movie. He was just not even remotely trying in his role as King Trident. Now, again, I get the argument, oh, it's a kid's movie. Why do you care so much? It's a kid's movie. It's a kid's movie. It's a kid's movie. It's a kid's movie. That doesn't matter. The original Little Mermaid is also a kid's movie, and that movie's great. Aladdin, the original one, kid's movie, great. Soul, technically a kid's movie, phenomenal. One of my favorite animated movies ever made. You can make a great kid's movie. This is not how you do it. This felt cheap. It felt, I don't know, pandering at times, and I honestly feel really bad for Halle Bailey because the backlash she got when they first announced her casting was racist and just stupid. Like no, but she also has to be attached to this shitty movie now, even though she did really good. So I would like to see her in other roles because I think she is really talented. But other than that, wow, this was a rough time. I did not enjoy my time with The Little Mermaid. Again, it wasn't awful. It's not like the worst thing I've seen all year, but it's just another bad Disney live action remake. It's better than Pinocchio. I will give it that. It is better than the Pinocchio movie that came out last year. Good job, Little Mermaid. You cleared that bar. I'm going to give The Little Mermaid a strong C-, I guess. Yeah, it wasn't great. So, thanks for listening to this review. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.